So I think maybe musical chairs could be in there. I think
Mhm.
maybe dodgeball. The pacer test gotta be. I will fight for the pacer test.
Squid Game America. Now it's funny. I feel like I was late to the Squid Game. I think I saw it for the first time early last year. I was hooked. Like, of course, hearing people because I want to say it was Netflix's most like successful launch show. And
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
you're
okay,
correct with that.
sweet. So I don't know. I feel like at the time I was just in a mood. Oh, I won't see Squid Game just because it's popular. It's like sometimes I get like that, unfortunately. But then over the course of time went. My parents saw it and they loved it, and I was like, all right, I feel like I should give it a shot. And first episode down, I was instantly hooked. It was just, it was, it was definitely heartbreaking in moments, but overall, it was really fun. Like, I mean, it sucks seeing people die, but like, it's kind of entertaining. It's just it's just how it is. I think what Squid Game did so well, I mean, bringing Lee Jung Jae, that was the actor who played, I think, was it Gi Hun?
Gi
Yeah,
Gi-hoon, yeah.
yeah, yeah. His performance was phenomenal. I mean, just at moments trying to get people to realize what's going on. He just did such a great job. I'm so glad I saw this with subtitles too, because I know some people choose the dubbed option, but if you want to get the full experience of their performance, you got to go subbed. And because he brings it, he totally brings it. Everyone in the show brought it, but he was so special. I'm very curious to see what he does after this. I know he did one of the Star Wars shows, Acolyte. Show was garbage, so it's unfortunate that, but he was great in it. So back to Squid Game, we got the news that Squid Game America is coming, and David, are you aware of the end of Squid Game?
So, I guess I'm not fully aware of what they set up.
Okay.
So,
I guess
um,
I'll lightly spoil it in a way,
well, you
but
can just fully spoil it. Spoiler
okay.
warning for
All right,
anyone
cool. Yeah.
watching.
At the end of it was season 3, right? Because season
Yeah.
2 and 3 were split, even though they probably should have been one full season. That's the
Mhm.
thing. I think at the end of season 2, people had a gripe because it just kind of cut, and I could totally see that. So I think season 2 and 3 should have been the same in the same season. But regardless, at the end of season 3, we get a tease that I want to say they're in Hollywood, they're in LA, and we see the lead guy, the front man. He is in some sort of limo driving around, and he notices Kate Blanchett playing that game of throwing down that paper thing. They're teeing up.
Daichi?
Yes, they are teeing up a Squid Game in America. And once I saw that, I was like, let's go. I love this show because it's weird. I feel like I'm the only one or a part of a small group that really loved like season 2 and 3. I don't know. I feel. I mean, season 2 did such a great job. Season 2 and 3, in terms of bringing us, I think, even richer characters. Because I feel like a show is just as good as its characters, and a story has to have rich characters for you to get invested in to make the story more fruitful. And season 2 did that so well with giving us other participants in these games that you really feel for. Like the mother and son was just heartbreaking in terms of what happened later. Lots of with the one girl who was pregnant. So many tragic stories within characters who are fighting to get this amount of money when they have nothing left to lose. So you understand, like, I think this show does a great commentary on what people will do for money when they're desperate. And so I'm sure we'll see more of that in Squid Game America. Um, David, now that you're hearing with the new Squid Game show coming, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's interesting because I know that this is just probably a quick a cash grab. It definitely kind of feels like they are milking this like as much as they can. I mean, they had the reality show,
Yeah, right.
um,
The
and
challenge.
they had the reality show. The director of the original Squid Game, I don't think wanted to do a season two, but it did so well that like they basically like forced him to come back um, to do a season two and then a season three. That's I guess that's what I heard. Whether or not that's true is up for debate. But am I gonna watch Squid Game America? Yes, I'm gonna watch Squid Game America. I'm gonna watch it because I'm so interested to see the games. And that's a
Yes, that's
question.
absolutely.
So, question I have for you
Yeah.
is, what do you? Because the games are like it's part of the culture, and that's why it was so popular. Like these are kid themed games. So, what games can we expect to see in Squid Game America? What do you
Yes.
think?
Well, I immediately thought of, you think Red Rover?
Red Rover, okay.
Yeah. I could see something like
Gosh, that would
that.
be brutal.
I mean, of course, they're going to be on some sort of pedestal with a 50,000-foot drop, and like they're going to have to do something within that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones. I was thinking like some sort of like flashlight tag, something like that. Would that work? Or
I've never
did
played.
did you ever do Ghost in the Graveyard?
Yes,
Okay.
I did that game. Musical chairs.
Oh. Okay.
I can picture that. Dodgeball. That would be kind of
Do-
funny.
Dodgeball with like spikes on it or something?
No, just I guess like you just get shot
Yeah.
if
Well,
you get
if you get hit, you get shot.
hit. um,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm trying to
this
think of
one
other
this
ones.
one has to be in there. The pacer test. That has to be in it. You
Oh
have to
man.
make it the full 90. The fitness gram pacer test is a multi-step aerobic capacity test. You did the pacer test, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. How
The
far did
pacer
you get?
test is infamous. Well, back then I was not in shape. Let's just say that. So, I mean, I want to say maybe 20? Is
Okay.
that super, is that like probably where it
Well,
could
I
be?
think I think for Squid Game America, if you get to 20, you're dead. I think you're definitely dead.
Right.
I never got past like you 20. Maybe I got to 30,
Hmm.
but then my senior year of high school, I went to a private school. I was actually in much better shape, and I was just like pushed myself as hard as I could, and I did it. I got past 90.
Nice.
I got to the 90. I was like, man, that's
Look at
crazy.
me. Who would have
Now,
thought?
definitely not me. I can just like I would like explode out of my chair if that's the first game
Oh, I know.
that that
Yeah,
that
that's like an epic. That's hype.
I would explode out of my chair when you hear the fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. Like
Absolutely.
explode. Maybe so. I think maybe musical chairs could be in there. I think
Hmm.
maybe dodgeball. The pacer test gotta be. I will fight for the pacer test. Is
Yeah.
there any other games that come to mind?
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I don't remember playing too many when I was a kid.
Did you like make up your own? Because my family did that a lot. We had our own games that were very similar. It's like Ghost in the Graveyard.
Yeah.
We had a version of that. We called it something different. It was essentially the same.
Well, I was wondering because, well, there was one of the challenges in. Did you see the reality show of Squid Game? That one, the game show.
I didn't see
So
the reality show.
so one of the games was Battleship.
Okay,
Pretty cool.
I wonder what the best received, whether or not they have the data of what are the best received games from the reality show, and just plug that in. I'm trying to think. Maybe horse or pig,
That's what I was thinking too. Like basketball,
a basketball game. Um,
football. They gotta just tackle some chicks. Full on,
full on
just.
tackle. I saw a meme. The video was of just the most brutal football hits you can imagine. But the caption was me in American Squid Game on like a single mother who's trying to provide for her kids. It's just the most brutal hit you can imagine.
Oh yeah, I'm very curious, very excited to see what they do with Squid Game America. Another cool thing is I'm pretty sure David Fincher is tied to this. Which David, are you familiar with David Fincher?
Other than his name, I
He's
don't think
directed
so.
some great films over the years, like Fight Club, like The Social
Okay.
Network.
Okay.
So he's got a great vision for like a dark tone. It usually leads to some pretty enticing story elements. So I could totally see him working well in a field like Squid Game. All right, guys, let us know what you think about Squid Game America if you're excited, because I know I am.